What's allowed you to be just so successful so early into the season and earning that starting role?
Um, I probably just say just keep my head down, working. Just try to master the playbook, all the coverage checks, the adjustments. Just taking it one day at a time, 1% every day at practice is getting better. Just competing, going hard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say.
Not sure how many 9 a.m. kicks you've had in your lifetime, but what do you do mentally to prepare yourself and physically to get yourself ready that early in the morning?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Coach Hamp and Coach Adu, they've been telling us like it's gonna be 9 a.m. our time, so we gotta get the rest, going to sleep early now, waking up early. Cause today we actually woke up. The whole DB corps woke up at 5. We got here at 5, so we all woke up around 4. That's the time we gonna be waking up anytime, like anyway, like when that day comes. So we just mentally preparing ourselves like throughout the week, get our preparation like for the game. But yeah.
Raider?
When you have a coverage bust like the one that did lead to their only field goal on Saturday, what's the conversation like afterwards within the DB room and within your other corners to make sure you guys are communicating stuff to not let that happen again?
Yeah, it's just we got iPads on the sideline, so we see what happens. We can always go to the sideline and fix it. Never want to get too high or too low. So it's nothing like we can't fix. So like we see what happened, know what to do next time, and we keep it pushing. We gotta finish the game. So yeah.
Your Raider? Kind of along the same lines, so much youth there in the secondary. What's it kind of like growing with Brandon? I'm curious if you and Brandon had much of a relationship coming in since you're from the same part of the country.
Oh yeah, yeah. Brandon, that's my guy. Yeah, we always getting the extra work. You know, we definitely tapped in back at home too, for sure. But yeah, it's fun growing up. This our first time together, so we just learning together, we're growing together. And we just happy for each other when we make each other make plays and stuff like that. So it's great.
Your Raider?
We always talk to receivers when they make a great catch in the corner of the end zone, what that feeling's like. What's the feeling like defending a D2 All American and being challenged in the end zone and breaking up a play like that and not allowing that on your end?
Oh yeah, it was a good feeling for sure. Just had to keep my head down and keep working. No, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Raider?
We've heard a lot about how just impressive your development was last year, even when you weren't able to be on the field. What was the things that you were doing last year, like in the film room and stuff like that, to be able to improve, when you're not actually out there, and how have you felt those apply early on in terms of just being a smarter player on the football field?
Yeah, I would probably just say just taking the time watching extra film, just getting extra work, coming out, like going hard at practice, you know what I'm saying? Just doing the little things right, looking at the little details, I would say, and just doing going the extra mile, I would say. Yeah.
Same Raider? Yeah.
Been a lot of praise towards the receivers of this team and their blocking on the perimeter. Someone that goes up against them every day and through fall camp. Was that something that you could see early on that hey, this is going to be different this year, or what can you speak about their ability to block?
Oh yeah, the receivers, yeah, they coach, they coach Ross, he always they preach like if you don't block, you don't get the rock. So, they always go hard and make sure they blocking. I mean, they sell it out for the team. That just goes to show our connection with our team. Everybody wants to see everybody eat, so they gonna go hard for the man next to them. So yeah, I've been seeing that a lot from them at practice too. That they bring it every time too, for sure.
Raider?
For this week, what do you see from their wide receiver number 17? Just what makes him unique or what might make him a challenge?
Yeah, he's the wide receiver. Wild. Yeah, he's a good route runner, big size, about good. He's their go-to target for sure. Likes to get in space. He has a great yards at the catch too. So yeah, he's a great player, sure.
Back right?
There any pressure to go undefeated in the conference again, or like maybe like an expectation that you guys have to repeat?
Um, I wouldn't say it's no pressure because we we're not looking like ahead of time or anything like that. Like for the end of the season, like where we are just living in the moment now. We going 1-0 every week, so we just handling one game at a time, and we just trying to go 1-0 every week, day by day.
Real? Eric? Going to follow up on the Brandon part again. Did you guys have like a relationship before you got to Oregon at all? Just again being from the same part of the country.
Yeah, I knew about him for sure, but we never really like knew each other like that, like super. But yeah, I definitely like know him a few, like heard of him and stuff like that when we was back there. Yeah, for sure.
Right over, James.
What stands out about their quarterback? Obviously, two really different performances from him so far this season, where several interceptions against Tulane, but had a much better game last week. Just what stands out about him and his play?
Yeah, the quarterback. Yeah, he goes through his reads well. Likes got a nice size arm, so likes to get the ball at 17. But yeah, he's a good player. So we just studying him, get ready for him. Should be good. Yep.